Hi everyone, thanks for checking out the video. I'm just going to turn down a little bit of the music here so that it's not quite so loud over the top of the recording. So this is Dragon Extinction. This is an RPG that I picked up a little while ago. Been meaning to do a little review video of it. It's using the Invector controller, and it's actually a pretty neat RPG, and this is the new update of it, which seems vastly improved from where it was before. This one here, it was an RPG. I just wanted to try it out because it has the Invector controller in it, but I was really surprised with the way that it's set up. It's actually really cool. You get a lot of the character customization that you can get with the Cinti models here, but the way that they've actually structured the RPG, it's not just some open world RPG where you run around. It's actually split up into levels, and it was an interesting concept that I've never really come across before. In my particular playthroughs of different games, and it was quite interesting, but it was marred by a lot of the technical issues that the Invector controller has with combat. But as it is now, it looks like they've added in a few more shops so we can buy more weapons and that here, which is pretty cool. I've already got a pretty decent weapon. This character here I've already started from my previous playthroughs, and it is cool that it's actually saved the character data even in the new updates and is carried across, which is good to see. Here we can buy more potions. I don't know if they got the costuming yet. Yep, they do have different armor pieces now. So what's this one? Heavy armor, 150. What have I got? 120. Yeah, you know what? I'll buy that. I've got plenty of cash. Why not splash it around? And you can see it does actually update our character costume, which is pretty sweet. I actually like this outfit. What do we got here? So I can buy some more. Amulet of Defense. What have we got? Amulet of Power. You know what, I can't actually afford that, so that's alright. And I can actually upgrade some of the points. I didn't realise I had so much more points. Critical hit, let's go put that up to 10 at least. Intelligence, mana and mana regen, endurance, yep, I want to pop that up. And I'll pop those up too, so I've already got a little bit of the others. A lot of these stats weren't actually in the game the last time I played, so I've obviously got a lot more points to play around with. I can't walk into there seems to be some sort of collider stopping me, so that's alright. It's obviously just not put in yet. So as you can see here, this is where we'd actually go start a mission and out into the world. Let's see if we can do anything with the blacksmith. I don't think we can. Oh no, we can use a forge. Oh, so we can start crafting things, and that's pretty neat. Alright, and it's also put in what looks like a little bit of a tutorial into the game. So it says here I need to open up the inventory. I can do that by pressing tab. And you can see, yeah, we brought up all this stuff here. Visit the storage chest, so I can go in here and have a look at some of the stuff. I'm just going to drop that in there because I don't need that. I'm going to keep a lot of these because I know that I was using a lot of these potions. If I can just put it down to a quick slot, I can now, which is great. So I'm going to start doing that. I'll just pop that there. Now visit the quest board. So this is where you actually get your quest. So this is where you go and join into the world. So you can see here you've got some separate tiers for the level of difficulty. So on the first one, I've already gone through this, and this is they basically just get your quests. So this one here, lock on the trainer, attack the trainer, block and attack. You know, let's just give that one a go because I haven't actually done that yet. So now that I've done that, it's given me a little beacon here that I can go towards, and it says depart on quest. So I hit E, and now it's going to load me into the quest zone. So lock onto the target by pressing F, so if I hit F I'm now locked. I can attack by pressing mouse 1, so let's do that. I can guard by holding mouse 2, so you can dodge by pressing Q. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty bad. Just going to pop that down there. Ambience I might also just... There we go, so I apologise if that's blown out your speakers, but yeah. So now that I've done the quest, it actually automatically takes back into the town centre. I can start looking if we've got any level up points. No, I don't. If I've got gold, things like that, I can go and purchase that from the shops there. If I go over here to skills, I've got skill points 11, slam, so I can actually put a bunch of points in that. Let's go that up to 10 and put another point in that one there, and now I can drag that to that number slot. So yeah, it's got like a little abilities structure, but let's go into a proper quest. So I'm on the second one here, boring, so kill boars if you're bored. So I've got to hunt 10 boars, and I'm going to get 400 experience and 400 gold for that. So I'm just going to hit accept and we'll go to this. So now I can head out here into the world, and we can start on our quest. And this is cool, this is actually a different biome to the one that I was playing in the previous version. It was just the one sort of cave area. So we can loot chests. And now you can see I need to kill boars. So we've got all sorts of animals and that out here, but I need to specifically target the boars. So here's one. So yeah, still combat's still a little off. I mean, these balls are actually quite easy because they're not really wielding swords or anything. Yeah, you go one attack and I've dropped him, which is great. Sometimes you can actually loot them as well. They'll drop random loot. Yeah, as I was saying, the combat is a little bit tricky with the way the camera works and the way you get locked in. In fact, there's an orc encampment now, so I don't really want to be here. Let's try and get out of here if I can. Just going to put on some special stuff. I'm going to heal as well. Slam attack. So you can see these all take a couple of 100 points each. They're not too bad, but you can see the combat can get a little schlocky where I'm just trying to hit to survive. I can take another potion. That's about it. Okay, I'm going to do a slam attack, but I missed. Okay, there we go. Now hopefully this moose doesn't want to have a fight with me. I'm just going to loot everything, because why not? Loot everything, sell it off. Yeah, don't look at me. What do you want? Yeah, that's what I thought. So it looks like there's a lot of junk stuff in that here too that we can change it. Oh, no, hang on, someone wants to have a go. Oh, I'm about to die. So with that frenzy mode, I can increase my attack speed and a little bit of the damage. I think just puts me in like some sort of frenzy. As you can see, that's not really the best. So I needed 7 more boars. But what I wanted to do was actually just have a look at some of the other weapons. So I can equip stuff like this. This out there, it's a giant stick or a spear by the looks. That's some sort of hammer. Oh no, that one's the spear, sorry. So we'll just have a look at how the spear works. If I can go here. No, I don't want to lock onto that one. I want to lock onto you. Oh, okay, alright, I'm not able to hit much with this at all, so I don't know what's going on there, but let's get back to my giant sword. And I don't seem to be able to attack anymore. So, a little bit of a glitch there, but that's alright. Alright, so... Oh, no, we've got our attacks back. There we go. And I have managed to level up, which is great. So let's just find where our enemy is. Oh. It's also a bit hard to know when you're being attacked by an animal that doesn't have, you know, an out there attack animation. Like these ones are just sort of bobbing their head. So they could do that at any time. There's no kind of wind up for an attack like you would have if someone had a sword or a weapon. See that one there, I had no indication that he was going to charge me or hurt me. So it's sort of, you've got to just constantly block. Just makes it a little bit difficult, but otherwise I do like a lot of the rest of how this works with switching between the levels and things. So I need 4 more boars. I just want to get away from this orc camp because I don't want to rile up the orcs. I'm happy to take this guy over here. There we go. And we'll come over here, just need another boar. Oh, he did not like that one. Oh, now we have some sort of coyote, I think. Now, we have to get the poor little fox as well. Oh, okay. That's not something I want to have. Let's just try and heal up. Hit those. They're certainly not the most easy. So I've killed this one. Can I make it to the chest? No, let me get to the chest. No! Okay. Well, too late. So yeah, that is a little bit unfortunate that it sort of boots you out straight away if you were next to something that you wanted to loot. However, you can see now we should have a whole bunch of things that we can now sell off. So I'm just going to do that. Just going to sell, sell, sell. Don't want any of this. Still making quite a profit, which is great. So what does my weapon do? 165 DPS, 70, 120, 70. So yeah, nothing that I really want to sort of go and put on. But let's have a look at what other armour types we can buy. So we've got a cool new hat. What does my hat do? This is actually the same hat by the looks. So we've got 100 and then 110. I think that's the one that I'm wearing. Yeah, so I really only want to upgrade rather than downgrade to anything. But what have we got here? 4,000 plus 4 vitality, which is quite nice. Let's go with that. Why not spend a lot of our money? And of course we can just sell that anyway. So, oh yep, we have leveled up as well, so I've got 2 points and I'm going to put it into increases damage, health and regen, yeah, put 1 in that and then 1 more in power. So that's pretty much it, but what I want to do now is I want to have a quick go at the quests for the dungeon. So I'm just going to do an easy dungeon, use 800 experience and 600 gold, why not? And of course now we've got to go run out to the area. So yeah, it's just sort of an interesting take on RPGs where you just go from level to level. I don't mind that design. I think it's kind of cool. I haven't really played through a dungeon yet, so this will be my first time going through one. I do like the idea, kind of like the old Hero Quest board game where you just go from dungeon to dungeon, and then when you're in the town it's just sort of, you know, played through, you buy your things and that. So this is similar to that. It's sort of reminiscent of that, I suppose. Let's see if we've got room to swing. We do. These guys are pretty slow, so that's pretty good. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of shots that are being missed just because of the way the controller goes. You pretty much stand on the spot. Now you can set the controller so that you do move, but most of the time it's just sort of rotation. And it really depends on the kind of game that you've got, but it doesn't feel ultimately fluid, I would say. And it's just sort of, yeah, it's a bit of an annoyance to me. So yeah, I sort of get locked and that guy's been knocked back outside of my swinging arc, so what's the point? You need to sort of have it so that your character can lunge forward into the enemy that's there and hit with each consecutive shot, because otherwise what's the point of having the combo? That's how I feel anyway. There's spooky skeletons in there. I mean, comparatively, this dungeon is a lot easier than the other area, just because of the way the enemies can swarm and respawn, like that orb camp as you saw right near the entrance. It's sort of, you know, I had to sort of sit there and take it really. So, bonk. So I was just using the special ability attack, which is cool. Don't know why I needed to do that, but I did, so why not? Now if we kill this guy, I think we can unlock whatever this door is. Oh, looks like I had a blood explosion, that's alright. So this takes us into another part, I suppose. Oh, so here we'd have a little boss fight, which looks like that's what we're going to get, which is pretty cool. Oh, okay, so we've got a fair amount of enemies. Just got to sit on my rage. Going to roll out of the way a little bit. Roll again, just to get in better position. So this guy's actually pretty quick. He can chase after me pretty far and sort of catch up when I'm trying to run away, so I've got to be careful of that. Yep, there we go, I've killed him. So that's great. Take all. It doesn't look like we got any kind of cool loot from the boss, so I'll just try and loot what I can. Departing in 5, unless there's something up here I can grab. No, but I will stand in front of the chair. Yeah! So there you go, so that's the basic premise of the game. You just go from level to level, building up your character as you go through. Looks like we've got some more points, so I might just chuck some more into power so I can do a bit more damage. And if I come across here, we got some other weapons to look at. 135, what was this one? 165, so yeah, I don't really want to just get the straight one because it's lame. One-handed mace again, so I can just sell off all this equipment. I'm not going to be using it. But yeah, that's basically the game there, so pretty fun. And if you're into that sort of challenge game where it's just sort of like, you know, I suppose it's kind of a wave challenge. I'm not really big on Dark Souls, so I wouldn't be able to compare it to that. But yeah, I mean, if that's the kind of game you're into, you might be quite into this one. Pretty cool use of the controller, and I really like the way they've gone with the RPG mechanics in it, and how they've mixed that into Invector. I'm pretty impressed with the level of effort put into this. So this is Dragon Extinction. You can find it on Steam and add it to your wish list and download the demo for yourself. Thanks for watching.